Yo guys, how's it going? And welcome to the start of kind of like a mini series that I'm going to be doing on my channel. And this is where I'm going to be showing you guys all of the cards that I have put aside over the start, I guess, of the first ever lockdown, and then also like going through all my old cards when I was a kid, and I've put them aside and decided that I want to get graded. I'm going to be showing you guys all the cards. I've actually got so many, so this is, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a mini series. I've taken a few out, and then each video will just take some more out and kind of go through them. I might even decide that I don't want to get them graded, because obviously prices have gone up and it's just going to take ages to come back. So I just thought I'd show you guys all of like the cool cards I want to get graded, and then also where I'm thinking of getting my cards graded and stuff like that. So hopefully we can have a nice little discussion. But as you can see in front of me right here, I have a load of cards. This is the first batch that I'm going to be showing you guys. And yeah, I guess we're just going to go straight into it. If you do enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up. It helps out massively. And also, if you are new, be sure to subscribe. And here is the first card that I'm showing you guys. It is the Venusaur, and is it, I say Snivy, but is it Snivy? Snivy Tag Team GX card from Cosmic Eclipse. This is the full art version as well. I think this card is absolutely stunning. Personally, I think that Cosmic Eclipse is a very slept on set. It was the last set of the Sun and Moon era, and there are some incredible cards in here. And yeah, I didn't actually get as much Cosmic Eclipse as I wanted to, but it was at a similar time when Hidden Fates came out, and I just kind of put more focus onto that set. But if we're looking at the centering right now, it's actually a really good card. I'm gonna have to get up close and personal for these, but yeah, it's actually really good. The centering is really decent too. There are no nicks on the top as well, and this is why I put it aside. I would say, if I'm being hypercritical, the left side is a little bit thinner than the right. I don't know if that would pass as a PSA 10, but I think personally it's a 9 absolute minimum. Yeah, so this is the first card that I'm going through, and that's the one I put aside. Venusaur obviously is one of the most popular cards. It's an OG, and it's definitely a cool one to have graded. Next up is the full art Blastoise and Piplup from the same set. This is also from Cosmic Eclipse. And I really just love the texture on these cards. Like, they just look and feel really, really cool. And once again, it's really cool to get 2 starter Pokemon on one card as well with the tag team. It was kind of the theme for Cosmic Eclipse with the starters, putting them together. And yeah, just a really nice card. Now, the centering on the front looks really, really good. Let me check the back, because I haven't checked these in a long time, to be honest. And the back looks good as well. It looks really good. There's no nicks. I would say maybe kind of similar to the Venusaur card, in that the left side is a tiny bit thinner than the right, but it doesn't have to be exact. There is a little bit of leeway, and it would be interesting to see if this did get a 10. But it would be really cool to have the trio of Cosmic Eclipse, because there is a Charizard and Brexin one as well. Next up, we have... okay, we have the same card in the Venusaur and Snivy. This, though, isn't the full art version. This is kind of like the less rarer card, I guess you would say. But I still really like the artwork. And I think it'd be cool to have like the full art and the normal GX tag team as well. In terms of centering on this is actually the other way around. It's actually thinner on the right side. This is actually a little bit more evident than the other two. I think that this one probably is a little bit too off-centered to get a 10. But once again, absolutely no nicks. There's no marks on it or anything like that, no whitening. So I think minimum this would get a PSA 9. And yeah, really, really happy with that card. Okay, moving on. We have this card, which is another Venusaur and Snivy. Now, this was actually a promo card that you got from a really cool collection box. You actually got a Charizard and Brexin card as well. But yeah, this one looks really cool. I guess I put this aside because I literally nearly have all of the Venusaur and Snivy cards. I'm just missing the Rainbow Rare, I think. But yeah, look, this is really cool. It's kind of more like a cinematic or CGI type card, I guess. But yeah, in terms of centering on this one, I think this one is the best one I've got so far in terms of centering. Definitely more even around each edge. And there are absolutely no nicks on this one either. So I think that one definitely could get a PSA 10. Moving on, we have this really cool Mewtwo card. And this is a promo card that I can't remember where you get it from. It might be a Hidden Fates. I think it actually might be a Hidden Fates pin collection box, which are actually really hard to get a hold of. But yeah, this Mewtwo card looks really cool. I love the artwork. And because I think that these pin collections, there wasn't that many printed. I think that's the reason why I want to get this graded, because it is quite rare. But yeah, in terms of centering, so I'm going to look. Really decent. Really, really nice. Very happy with that as well. And we can just move on to the next card. Now, if it's what I think it is, this is going to be a Mew. There we go, it is Mew. So yeah, so these two cards were definitely from Hidden Fates pin collection boxes. And I really love this Mew card. This Mew card's really cool. Mew and Mewtwo are one of my favorite Pokemon, just behind Charizard. And yeah, I absolutely love, like, Mew just always looks happy to me. So I really like that it's smiling in this card. It just reminds me of like a happy Pokemon. It's quite mischievous, I guess, in the movies and stuff like that. So yeah, really like this card. In terms of centering, tiny bit thinner on the left on the front. And then on the back, it's actually the other way around. It's a tiny bit thinner on this side, but it isn't that much. So who knows what this would get. I think a 9 absolute minimum. But like, you just can never tell with the centering on these sometimes. Next up, we have this full art Suicune. And I cannot remember what set this is. I kind of want to say Lost Thunder. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Suicune is just an amazing legendary. And I really like the texture and the like full artness of this. Like, it just looks super cool. I'm a big fan. And in terms of centering, I think that this is a tiny bit thinner on the left side compared to the right. But on the back, it's actually really good. So I don't know what this would get. There are, oh, is that a tiny bit of whitening on the top left there? Top right? Yeah, there is. There's a little nick at the top there. So I don't think this would get a 10. But it could potentially get a 9, if not an 8. But yeah, still just a really cool card. And I love the legendary dogs. I think they're awesome. So really happy to add that to my collection and would love to get graded. Up next is this Prism card of Celebi. Really cool card. Really, really nice. I like Prism cards. I think they were very unique. I don't think many people like them that much. But still, I think this is just a very unique looking card. And I would love to get it graded. Celebi's a really cool mythical Pokemon. And in terms of centering, this one's beautiful. I think this one, in terms of centering, is probably one of the best cards I've got so far in today's video. All right, moving on to the next one. We've got a lot of cards to go through. We have a Reshiram and Zekrom Tag Team GX. I believe this is the full art. I can't remember, but I think by the texture, it might be. So this is just a really cool card. You got the 2 legendaries from Black and White. So I think this card is just very cool. And it just looks sick, to be honest. The artwork is beautiful. Like, just look how sick that shine is. So, yeah, going to send that one off. In terms of centering, little bit thinner on the right compared to the left. But I think that it may just get away with it. Who knows? Up next, we have a gold secret rare of Big Parasol. Now, this is one of the most modern cards I've shown so far. It's from Darkness Ablaze. I just really like the gold cards. I think they're really cool, and I think people are going to want to collect them. They literally are textured perfectly. They're gold. They're just very, very like rare and just really cool cards. So in terms of centering on that one, very good, to be fair. Which is weird because the more modern cards we're getting, it seems like the worse the centering is. But who knows? Anyway, up next, let's have a quick look at the centering on this one. Pretty good, but a little bit thinner on the bottom. It is, oh, this is such a cool card. This is a Pikachu promo from the Sword and Shield figure collection box, I want to say. But yeah, it's a little bit off-centered. Like, look how thin that bottom is compared to the top. So this definitely is off-centered. But these cards are really hard to get in a PSA 10. I've seen a lot of them being off-centered, but this Pikachu artwork is just amazing. Like, you've got the 3 starters of Gen 8 of Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny, and you've got Pikachu doing an Iron Tail, which forever I thought that this was like a wave, but that's actually his tail doing like an Iron Tail. Like, you can see there, that's his tail. And his move is Iron Tail. I actually thought he was like riding a wave, but every day is a school day. Anyway, so that is the next card, that promo Pikachu card. Up next, we have this very unique EVGX. It was a promo card, which is really cool. I actually got sent this by a friend. Shout out to you, Jack. There are a few of his cards, I think, in this pile. And yeah, this is just a really unique EV card. Very off-centered, though. But nevertheless, a very cool card. Let me know, guys, if you are planning on sending off any cards to get graded. Let's see what we have next. We have... Oh, look at this. Look at this amazing card. This is another one I actually purchased off my friend Jack. It was Mega Charizard EX from Flashfire. This is actually the secret rare, and the way you can tell is this is all gold right here. So this is the secret rare and Flashfire, a really, really cool set from X and Y. And this is really good centering. The only issue is that there is a slight ding right there. So I don't think this would get a PSA 10. But this is just for my collection because you guys know we're the Charizard gang. Charizard's my favorite Pokemon. I want to try and get every Charizard card possible. So yeah, that definitely has helped for the collection. Up next, we have this Blastoise card right here. This is actually from Unbroken Bonds. I wouldn't say it's my favorite artwork of Blastoise, but still, it's from Unbroken Bonds. Unbroken Bonds is actually a really popular Selecton set. You have the Reshiram Charizard in there, and yeah, this card is really cool. So I thought, you know what, it's unique, it's a little bit different. Let's put it aside to get graded. Up next, we have Lily's Full Force. This is actually a really popular card. Everyone loves Lily, and I definitely was happy to pull this. In terms of centering, it's a little bit like right side thicker, I would say. On the back, it is still the same. The right side, oh, the right side's actually thinner, sorry. The left side's thicker. So other way around when you go from back to front. But yeah, very cool card. And Lily's Full Force is a very popular card that a lot of people want. Next up, we got some Japanese cards. We have a shiny Articuno from Hidden Fates. These actually, I genuinely don't have that many Japanese cards. Like, probably like, I'd say, I don't even know, like maybe 25 cards of Japanese, but I definitely might start getting some more. I might start collecting some Japanese for the celebrations or the 25th anniversary, because I actually really appreciate them. I think these look really good. Here is a shiny Espeon from Hidden Fates as well. I really like the back design of the cards. I think that's awesome. Let me know down below, do you prefer the Japanese backs or the English backs? I mean, these are like, we've had these since the stand of time. Like, this is the first ever thing. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But yeah, that's the Espeon. So I'll put that to the side. Up next, we have a Shadowless Charmeleon. Look at that. My first ever Shadowless card. I also got this off Jack. Shout out to Jack. This is a really cool card. I want to get the Charmander and the Charizard. So that would be really cool if we can get that at some point. Gonna send that off graded. I'd love to get a graded Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. Let's see what we got next. Oh, this is a really cool trainer card right here. Red and blue. The OGs. The trainers from Gen 1. And yeah, just absolutely love this card. Like, you have them both on one card is really cool. Tag team trainers, and it's basically like based off Ash and Gary. So yeah, really cool card. I would say this is a little bit thinner on the right, and then it's a bit thinner on the left. Really cool card right here. Really happy to be able to have that to my collection. And in terms of grading, like where I'm getting my cards graded, by the way, this is probably the most off-centered card yet. We got this amazing rare Zacian from Vivid Voltage. I love the amazing rares. They are probably like one of my favorite cards in the Sword and Shield era. I think these are just beautiful. Love how the holo bleeds into the card. I'm missing a few actually. I still need Jirachi. I actually really need Jirachi. I'd love to get that somehow. But yeah, in terms of where I'm getting my cards graded, I genuinely don't know. Like, this is why my pile is so big, is because I genuinely don't know where I'm gonna be like grading my cards. Like, I want to do PSA, but like my friend Nellis did it a year ago, and I think he still hasn't got his cards. Like, I just don't know where to go. Obviously, there's talk of Randolph's new grading service, which I saw him actually talk about on his podcast, the What's Good podcast, sorry. And yeah, who knows how that one's gonna go. Like, I'm excited to see that one. You've also got CGC, which look really cool. I actually quite like the case of that, but I don't know about the label. I'm not too sure. My opinion is I'm quite open to them, but I think at the moment my favorite is PSA, and then Beckett, and then CGC. But it could get my opinion could get twisted. It could get changed. I do really like them, to be fair. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going to send my cards off to get graded, because there's so much things to deal with, like waiting time and stuff like that. Like, obviously PSA probably holds the most value unless you get a black label in Beckett. So I don't know. I really don't know. But these are just the cards I'm thinking of getting graded. Let me know where you think I should get my cards graded, guys. Where are you getting your cards graded? I want to say PSA, but obviously, like, graded gem, I probably would have gone through graded gem, but I don't even think, I saw their video yesterday, I don't think they're even doing the service with PSA anymore. So who knows? And then, like I said, Randolph, a good friend of mine, he's doing a grading service by the looks of it. Let's see what happens with that, how that looks like. If the slabs look really cool, I definitely would be open to sending my cards there. So yeah, this is a Toxtricity Vmax from Rebel Clash, actually. I don't know, I just really like this card. I'm not the biggest fan on Rainbow Rares either. I think I much prefer alternate arts, but that's actually a really cool card. Up next is a Butterfree Vmax. You probably just saw the full art Butterfree. I thought to put these aside because Butterfree is an OG. There's probably like a bit of a niche for Gen 1, like, well, Butterfrees, I guess. Everyone loves Gen 1. I don't know why I said niche, but maybe Butterfrees. And then here we go, another Gen 1. I just love Gen 1 Pokemon. Alakazam V from Vivid Voltage. I think this full art is amazing. Genuinely so cool. The centering on this is a little bit off though, a bit thinner on the left. So I definitely need to go through these cards, and maybe because it's probably gonna like take ages to get cards back, I probably need to like narrow or like lessen my pile and just go for serious cards. But who knows? Here is a Steelix character card, secret rare from Cosmic Eclipse. I actually really like these cards. These are like secret rares that come with like a character and a Pokemon. So this is the Steelix, and the centering on this is actually really nice. It's actually really good. There's a slight nick though on that top left right there. That is very annoying, but nevertheless, really cool card. I really like it. We're nearing the end of the pile. Up next we have a Galard. I think that's how you say his name. Galade? I don't know. Basically the male version of Gardevoir, and that's just a really cool Pokemon right there. That's the card. A little bit thinner on the bottom, I'd say. So yeah, but yeah, I really like these character cards. I genuinely think they're really cool. Here is a Coughing one, which looks really cool. These are secret rares as well, so very rare cards for the set of Cosmic Eclipse, and they actually had quite a few. There's one I don't have, which I really want, and it's the Pikachu. So it literally looks like Ash and Pikachu, but it's red and Pikachu. Up next is this Weevil. I really like this card. Looks very sinister. So I want to get all these graded. Like at some point it'll be really cool to have a graded one of every of these character cards, because they just look really cool. They're very different and unique as well. So that's that one. I think we've got like 5 cards left. We have a Mimikyus. These are all still from Cosmic Eclipse. Very nice. Then we have the Excadrill right here. I just really like the holo as well. Like, it just looks really cool. Really nice. Okay, Excadrill right there. We actually have 3 cards left. So we have a gold secret rare of Lily's Pokédoll. I don't know, I just love these gold cards. I think they're awesome. Genuinely really cool. Terms of centering, I think the top is a little bit thinner than the bottom, but on the back it actually looks perfect. The back is perfect, so that could potentially get away with it. Who knows? And then we have a triple acceleration energy. Like, this just looks cool. Some of the energies are really cool, and as we know now with Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, and Evolving Skies that is coming out, we are starting to get gold energy cards again. So this one's really cool. Triple acceleration energy, and the back looks really decent too. Yeah, that's just a mark on the sleeve. And then the final card in today's video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up. Let's just check out the back, and if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's a mark on the sleeve. Centering, this is really good, actually. Really good. I think it's a tiny bit thinner on this side, but like not enough to like be very obvious. And the card is a Jirachi promo from Generations. This is over 5 years old, this card, and Jirachi is a mythical Pokemon, and there was a few of these. They did a Mew, Celebi, and some other ones as well. Really cool card. And yeah, I think that this is like 5 years old now, so this would just be a really cool card to get graded, in my opinion. And yeah, the centering on this is really nice. So guys, that is going to wrap this up. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. This is my first ever like PSA submission type video. I've never done something like this before. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Let me know some feedback down in the comment section if you want me to change it up or do something a little bit different in the next one, because like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a mini series at some point. So I'll just bring out some more cards from my pile and just show you guys what I'm thinking of getting graded. I might even take some of these out as well, and stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Until then, I am out.